Hi, this is Andrea Schulman again, and in today's quick law of attraction video, I'm going to talk about how to master the law of attraction. But first, if you're watching this video specifically on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe because I do put out new law of attraction videos, just like this one, every single week. Also, please be sure to tap the bell and turn on your notifications so that you are notified as soon as I release a new video. Let's go ahead and talk now about how to master the law of attraction. All right, now before I get too far into this video, I do want to mention that when it comes to how to master the law of attraction, I've really come to notice that it's really a process of just becoming better and better and better at it. We do live in an infinite field of potential, which means that you can always get better at anything. So, and not only that, but no matter what you manifest, you always find yourself wanting to manifest something else. So there's always a new way or a new trick or a new approach that you can use to fine-tune your skills more and more and more. But how do you think you're doing? You know, if you were to give yourself a rank, 1 being, I have no clue what's going on with the law of attraction, and 10 being, I'm doing pretty good, I can manifest pretty well, what ranking would you give yourself? And if you would, please go ahead and drop that below in the comments because I'd love to see where everybody kind of feels that they're hovering currently. But becoming a master at anything is really an ongoing journey, right? So, you know, we always can get better and better and better. So I wanted to share with you a few suggestions that will really help you fine-tune your path and get more and more in alignment with mastery of conscious creation. And conscious is kind of the key word there because truthfully, you already are a master of the law of attraction. I mean, you really already are manifesting everything around you. It doesn't really require too much effort from you to manifest things unconsciously. It just kind of happens. Becoming better and better at conscious manifestation, where you identify what you want and physically bring it through to fruition, that's kind of what we're talking about in terms of mastery today. But anyway, here's a few pointers. Number 1, focus on the big picture, the big picture. All right. A lot of times we get tunnel vision and we go down a rabbit hole. And so it's really, really important to focus on the big picture. And the big picture, I guarantee it, is for you to have a happy and fulfilling life. That is the big picture. Now, why is this important? Well, a lot of times there is a lot of subconscious programming that's very limiting and fear-based that's going on in the background. And it may cause you to want to try to create things that you actually don't even care about on an intrinsic level, or that you don't even really associate with your best life. All right, so for instance, maybe you find yourself wanting to manifest something just because you want social approval because you're afraid of what people think. That's an example of a manifestation that's not really in alignment with your best life, your happiest life, your most fulfilling life. So if you ever find yourself spinning your wheels with something, zoom back out and remind yourself that my focus, my primary focus here is on living my happiest and most fulfilling life. All right, now my second major pointer here is to focus on how you feel. A lot of times we feel like we're being punished by our emotions. You know, so you learn about vibration. If you're having a bad day or if you're not feeling so great, a lot of times we assume that means that we've done something wrong. All right. But your feelings are really guidance. Your feelings are just vibrational guidance. That's really all that they are. So try not to take your feelings personally, like you've done something right or wrong, but rather look at your feelings as a GPS system. That your feelings are telling you that you're moving in alignment with your happiest, best life, or that you're not. Okay, so if you're not feeling great, if you're having a not so great moment, it doesn't mean that you've screwed up. It's really just like a big stop sign that the universe is putting up in front of you saying, okay, this path of thinking or this activity right now is not the path that you want to take. Turn this way, turn this way. All right, and I found that depersonalizing your feelings, following them, focusing on them, but depersonalizing them can be hugely helpful, because if you just look at them as guidance and just follow the ones that feel good and turn away from the ones that feel bad, things are going to work out for you very, very well. All right, now my third suggestion is to remember that this is kind of this ongoing process of rewiring your consciousness. And what I mean by that is that your mind really is kind of the sum total of all of the thoughts that you've been practicing and rehearsing. Some of those thoughts are really working for you very well, and some of them are creating things that you don't want in your reality. So let's say that you're distrustful of people, or maybe you fear the media, or maybe you've got a problem with this person over here, and there's this tape that's going on in your mind that's actively creating things in your reality that you don't want to experience. So when it comes to how to master the law of attraction, it's really about teaching yourself how to think like somebody who has the thing that you want, and realize that that requires that we instill new programming in our minds. A lot of times with the law of attraction, people want to sit down and just envision something happening, okay? But if the predominant thought patterns don't jive with that vision, it isn't going to work. So visualization can be very useful, but realize that a lot of this is about tweaking the way that you think, learning how to think like someone who has what you want, learning how to think like someone who is the kind of person that you want to be. And that may seem like a lot of work, and I guess you could look at it that way, but it's actually always a lot of fun and a lot of freeing. Because if you start to think more like people who have more happiness, have more freedom, have more abundance, when you start to think like those people, all of this worry and concern starts to fall away. Okay, so rewiring your mind might seem like a lot of work, but it's very fun work. But realize that it is a process, and depending on where you are on the spectrum, how you ranked yourself early on, that'll tell you kind of how much do I really need to rewire my mind to really get this thing clicking for me. All right, and if we're a little far away right now, that's okay. Trust me, this is a fun journey. The more you start to rewire, the better things start to get for you, the more fun your life becomes. And then finally, my fourth suggestion on how to master the law of attraction is to gather as many fun strategies as you can get your hands on and rotate them. All right, so there are many different things that you can use to align your thoughts, to rewire your mind, to visualize, to process, to imagine. And a lot of times what people do is they'll pick one and they'll just do it every single day until it's totally boring and it's no longer inspiring and fun. But if you can get a whole bunch of suggestions, a whole database of strategies, and just pick ones that sound like fun each day to work on, you're going to keep the rotation fresh and interesting, and you're always going to be finding another way to approach the law of attraction in a way that works for you. All right, I really hope that you've enjoyed this video on how to master the law of attraction. If you enjoyed this video, you might like another video that I recently created on 3 common law of attraction myths. And if you'd like to watch that video now, please go ahead and look in the description for a link to that video. Also, I'd like to invite you to take my law of attraction test. I do believe I'm an excellent teacher of the law of attraction, but I also understand that the best teacher is for you to have a conscious experience with the law of attraction, where you focus your mind on something and then it manifests for you so you can really understand the process. So I have designed a law of attraction test that you can take now if you'd like to. So to take that test, again, go ahead and look in the description for the link. Thanks so much for watching today's video on how to master the law of attraction. Have a great day. Bye-bye.